Report Week 9 Customers Interviews 12. Year to date 58. Gurus Interviews 5. Year to date 24. Project Startup Serendipity Natural Online Dating.
Leveraging technology and design innovation to create a more organic dating experience, enabling streamlined face-to-face meetings while living life in the real world.
Team 1, Kate Ross, Gerardo Peña, Darrell Martin, and Dominic Chung. During this week, we developed our customer relationship hypothesis testing efforts in order to continue evolving with our business model canvas. We are going to focus on the customer relationships. Working with the customers and gurus this week along the interview process, there seemed to be a sense of survey fatigue. Even though we have been using slightly different rotations of our gurus and customers. Nevertheless, in my particular case, it worked the bribing strategy of sending a Starbucks gift card for continuing support. I guess it's part of our customer relationship, right? We entered this week believing that our target customer will probably not stay with the online app for more than 1 year on average. Customers will be willing to spend about $20 per month for our services, or will not be interested in service upsells. And lastly, customer base to be large, and the word of mouth will be the key tipping point that will get customers to download and use our app. These are hypotheses. Interview conclusions. Customers and group responses matched directionally but with varying levels of intensity. Customers' response was high agreement in regards about the estimated time using the app lifecycle, which correlates to the market segment preference expectations. From the customer voice, there is a variance in regards to the level of interest on whether or not the app should include premium services. Guru's opinion strongly agree that there should not be interest for upscale services. Nevertheless, there's controversy on this subject due to the fact that premium services is the typical industry norm for this kind of apps. Our customer churn will potentially not be measured as a percentage of existing customers in the traditional sense, but a churn based on time with a drop-off at about the 12th month. Highlight or not pursue long-term customer retention strategies. Here is the overall hypothesis statement validation. Customers pointed around 5.77 in a 7-point Likert scale. Gurus close on a 5.20. And just to comment, these were the main questions that were asked during the interviews and provided a very strong agreement with our stated assumptions. For instance, the most important avenue in influencing your choice of dating app selection, word of mouth, customers 80%, guru 100%. I'm most interested in an app that has a large local user base, especially if there are continuously new users joining. I will probably not stay with a dating app for more than 1 year. I'm likely to refer friends to a dating app only if I have had a positive experience with the app myself first. And lastly, to attract customers, total monthly subscription fee should not be more than $20 per month. Moving forward, 4 of our customer relationship hypotheses have been validated this week. As an example, again, in terms of acquire, the use of word of mouth is the preference strategy choice. Maintain a large local customer user base. Grow upgraded services. We will say that this is not fully concluded. Some customers may be open to the idea. Gurus are trending of not doing it. However, it's recommended to consider it seriously because it's the industry norm or in general. No major pivot is required, but we will act on a course correction with respect to hypothesis 3, as I mentioned, on the app upsell of premium services, where we'll be providing full product value upfront. Our priorities in the next few weeks will be to focus on upfront revenue generation opportunities and pricing strategies around our target market segment. Identify strategies to quickly build a strong user base. Identify the right partners, especially for the pre-sale marketing. And lastly, understand our pro forma. Thank you for your attention. See you next week.